Okay.
I guess you could say I'm an African American mixed, American. And you see, this is the thing here, Reverend. We have to learn communicational skills. My last profession many years ago, I left it in 56. And I got it pretty early on in my life, 22, 23, as a social worker in the neighborhood, and how they would even be racist then, targeting black families, and different things like that, and heightening white families. You're not going to find social workers talking like me that way, because they were advancing whites even when they were supposed to be on the level with blacks in these poor neighborhoods. Because I know how they would instruct me to do, is to go into black neighborhoods and to find out, the matters and situation there before the government can even intervene on them. But you see, this is the thing. We need good communicational skills and backgrounds amongst all of our levels of folk, because we come from a rainbow of coalition of people. You know that we all are not just 100% African. We have different bloodline, and now they're showing how you can get your DNA, and you see them on the TV, and these people are astounded that they're mixed. Even some of the whites who didn't think they had percentage of black in them, they had some black African connection somewhere. Maybe just a winky bit, it may say 1 or 2%, and then 16% on the other mix what they are. And this white woman said, well, I guess she's mixed because she is. He said she didn't know that she was 26% Native American.
Mm-hmm.
And, if you looked at her, you thought she was a white Greek or a white Cuban woman. But she said no. She said she wants to get more. I think all of us need to get more about our backgrounds and where we come from. Because see, in America, these racists, Reverend, they have the ability of dividing us, conquering us, and doing everything, and keeping the chessboard, as Dr. Francis Quest-Welling, the great late Francis Quest-Welling, would say. The chessboard play is that the white, has always seemed to be winning, because they've got it designed that way through their power base, through everything they've taken over through the world. And it's getting scary, because what the sister was saying about the New World Order, see, that's right here. It's been here ever since conception of how they do our black men in prison, and the discrepancies of the sentencing and giving whites more earlier times to get out, for drug possession such as cocaine and all of these other, even for marijuana now, they're giving these black men very hefty sentences. So you see, like the lady say, we've got to get cognizant of what we're doing, and the black men, even the young youth, got to be taught or something, that we just can't do what they do. See, remember I said in your conception of it was almost your conception of your show, really, because I called you maybe 4 or 5 months after you came on, and then I started calling you. You remember?
Yes.
Many years ago, and I said Reverend, through the will of these people, they do what they do at will, and they can get away with it. See, we blacks and people like us, mixed and stuff, we cannot do it. We don't have that pure Caucasian hair, really, we don't. And the pinkish-looking skin, it looks more pink to me than anything else. And they go by that. If you don't look like pinky like a pig almost and have the white pinky look, they don't think you're white. And so, anyway, I don't know. It's just a disgrace how they've done African people just because of their hair. And what they go by, see, they make their premises, well, they make it logical to all of the other cultures. You see, your hair is so straight and fine. You see how you look. The African people have that. Why is all the other cultures looking like the European with the hair straight? And see, they got things they can throw on us because our hair is not exactly. My hair is very fine looking and everything else, but they can still see it's not really Caucasian hair. But white people are very smart, and they know if you don't have that all 100% white in them, they know. And so I'm just saying that we've got to start to straighten up and fly right like those other people. I'm not going to mention who, but they come in, they get business, and they pop up and they blossom. and they're getting better programs from the bank and everything else but us. See, we're sitting on it, fussing with each other, disagreeing with each other, and all we're going to do is stay at the bottom, because as long as we keep fussing and fighting and not coming to some grip of some kind of collective amount of agreeing, you know, because the way that they got us, Reverend, is so divided that a lot of us, I don't think the collective really understand what's going on. I think we all need to get re-educated. The collective does, because all they see is the money, and that's natural. You gotta have money to live. So what they're doing is trying to live, and that's the only thing. So let me tell you, I love you, and I'll call you next week.
Please do call us. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to Miss Richardson and all the mothers out there. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Keeping it real. Shouting right after this. Keep it real.